Hey, what's up guys? So today we're going to be showcasing off an insane comeback. We're pretty much at as low as life points that you can really be realistically without like somehow halving your life points when you're at 100. 100 is pretty much as low as you'll get in Yu-Gi-Oh! For the most part. But in a tag duel to come back from this is going to be pretty insane. But let's go ahead and watch how this duel is going to actually unfold. So the Adamancipator player didn't really have too much throw down turn 1. It was set Guardian pass because, well, we didn't have anything to reveal with it. But the Danger DarkWorld player is going to be popping off over here. Going to have basically like a godly hand. He even plays the Shadals. Is this Shadals? Does he have Shadals in here? I didn't actually see that. But anyways, let's go ahead and see how this ends up. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but it is going to be insane. Now, he's going to be able to attack twice with the Brawl Sword because of its effect over here. 100 life points come back with Adamancipator. But remember, guys, it is a tag tool. We'll see where his partner is going to be going with this because it was already his turn. His turn was set Guardian Pass, which, I mean, let's be honest, he really couldn't do anything else. I mean, he could maybe set some of the back row too to make his opponent not want to go ahead and do certain things, but he might have lost all the back row had he actually tried to go ahead and do that. So the other guy decides to go ahead and end off with an Appaloosa +8 number 38 Titanic Galaxy, which is a fantastic card. This is excellent, but he's going to go and lose out to, of course, Raidan. I want to see the Pot of Desires with the double copies of Soul Absorption. Going to be healing up for 10,000 life points with that card alone. Gold Sword activated, hitting the Necro face with a double Soul Absorption. Going to go ahead and heal up for an additional amount over here. An additional, what, 5,000 on each one. So it's another 10,000 life points. And we're already now, we're ahead in life points from this player over here. And then we have the Gizmek. He's going to go and stop the Gizmek from getting its effect over here, which, well, now the Appaloosa is going to be only at 2,400. He's going to go ahead and attack into it, but Appaloosa is going to negate the effect so it doesn't banish it, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because it's just going to go ahead and still be able to get that damage in because now this card is going to be lower than Eater of Millions. Now he's going to go ahead and summon Augustus, to summon another Vespasius over here and go ahead and make the Tamer Editor. Super Poly is activated, but he's going to go ahead and bring out the Tamer Editor to bring out the Dominus over here. And this card is basically one of the best Gladiator Beast cards. So he's able to actually do a little bit with his GBs over here, which is quite impressive. And now main phase 2 is going to go and bring out another copy. It's like the Glad Beast Fusion that actually has a negate. Anyways, yeah. Once per turn, when opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect to go ahead and negate that. Now he's going to go ahead and be able to attack over the Tamer Editor with that extra 50 attack. And we're going to go ahead and see the DarkWorld player. Dude, this guy has opened up so amazing, and he's going to be able to reset. Wait, hold on. Is this once per turn? Once per turn, you're supposed to run Gladiator Monster Fusion. Wait, you know what he should have done? He should have Pot of Avarice and put back the Gladiator Beast Fusion monster, so he could resummon the Gladiator Beast monster. I think you could do that, right? Because it's a tag duel. I think that would have been the better play, but at the end of the day, let's go ahead and see how this unfolds. So he's going to go ahead and activate the gates, and then this is going to go ahead and proc our Soul Absorption. Just to heal for another 1,000 can be nice. We're at 40,000 life points. Wow. That is quite a bit. So even if he loses his board, which, well, I mean, there's really nothing to stop his place and maybe get rid of Rafa here. And he's going to go ahead, Security Dragon, bounce that card back, but why? Because it's just going to come out again because you're supposed to from your hand. But whatever, that's his option. Maybe he's going to be able to go for a game. Let's see, he's going to go ahead and... Wait, is this like a reverse comeback? Was this the person that was coming back from... Because I actually... don't know what's going to be going on, but he's got to try get Wizard. He needs to make one more. If you only had that Tamer Editor to activate the effect and get out another card, this would have been able to go ahead and negate that effect, but he's going to go ahead and get the Ogopoko. Brawl Sword Dragon is coming out, but he's got the Gizmek, and then Necroface, Extravagance is going to be activated. Let's see what he goes ahead and gets. He's going to have Storming Twin Twister's going to go ahead and pop back row and the gates. What was the back row? It was foolish. It was just a bluff. All right, now he's going to go ahead and get a huge boost on Necroface. Is this going to be enough? Or is that going to be 100,000? Okay, it's only 6,000. I thought this was going to be a game, but it still looks like it's going to be going on. The DarkWorld player still has quite a bit of cards, but the Gladiator... No, Makia. I don't think... Does anyone actually play this card in the GBs? I remember covering the GBs when they got their newer stuff. Oh, but the Granite Loyalist, or Gallant Granite, as it's now gotten changed its name in the TCG here. He's going to go ahead and go for the Emancipator Researcher. Researcher's going to go ahead and get that effect. And then the Block Dragon, and then it's going to be Game Kappa. Then Dragite coming out, and then Raptite coming out, and he's going to go ahead and activate... Hold on, what does this card even do? When you control Gladiator Beast monsters, all monsters your opponent controls must attack. Okay, that's not going to help him. Once per turn, you shuffle a Gladiator Beast monster from your hand or graveyard into the main deck. The target Gladiator Beast monster you control against attack equal to its original defense until the end of this turn, even if this card loses field. This card in the face. Okay, so it doesn't do anything now. I thought he was gonna be able to special summon a GB and maybe come back from this, but I think this is enough damage, right? It's 10,000 though. That's oh gosh. Okay, so he had more than enough, but wow, that was a pretty cool duel. I mean, coming back from 100 life points in a tag duel is pretty much unheard of. You know what he needed? He needed that Ukazi to make a game, or he needed a Cowboy over there. But that was a really good duel for all you guys. Shout out to Karma, Alexu, Kimi, and Solar. You guys all did pretty good. And if you guys want the deck profiles, I'm going to go ahead and give it to you guys, all of them, right now over here. And what I'm going to try to do from now on, I'll try to include the replay file in Discord. I would attach the deck profile, but what happens, guys, if you guys didn't know, is I'm sure a lot of you guys have went to your replays and they just give you an error and it doesn't work. If I give you the YDK file, like the deck profile file, what will happen is if they update some of the cards, it'll mess up. But how I believe it works is the replay files on YuGiOh Pro will never error out. So what this means is I'm going to always attach the, I'll try to add it in my, I'm thinking Discord might be better. I used to use Dropbox because sometimes they just delete files after they don't get used, and you guys would be probably surprised that, like, sometimes I'll get, like, someone requesting a deck profile from something that was, like, 1 or 2 years old, and I always tell them, I used to actually attach them, but they would just error out, or the thing would be basically timed out on whatever file site that I hosted on. So I'll try to include these in this Discord. If you guys aren't in the Discord, feel free to go ahead and follow. We'll try to post it in the Yu-Gi-Oh section. I'll post like the video and as well as like the deck profiles along. But I'll also mouse over just in case any of you guys are playing in physical cards and you just need the deck list over here and you don't have YuGiOh Pro. I'll mouse over the cards relatively quick over here, so this way we don't make the videos unnecessarily long. Because sometimes I look at the watch time on YouTube, and a lot of times when I give you guys the deck profiles, you guys X out because you guys just want the gameplay. I totally get it, but I know some people just want the deck profiles because you saw something, maybe something cool that happened, you guys want to copy that deck. There's nothing too special with this variant of the Adamancipator build, but he's only running 1 block dragon. This card is absolutely insane though. But let's go ahead and go to the next player, which was playing the Gren module. This guy, I mean, he kind of carried, I'll be honest. He did a lot of work until the very end. Then the Emancipator player definitely came back pretty clutch over there with, of course, the plays to go ahead and make the very strong board. But he's got that. I feel like this deck is really popular still. I see it like once in a while all the time. When people host like non-meta, but like this thing is actually pretty good. Surprisingly, it is a fairly easy deck to play as well. I forgot if I went over this one's extra deck, so I'm gonna go mouse over it once again real quick. And then we have, of course, the Gladiator Beast play. I mean, honestly, I wish Gladiator Beasts were a little bit better. I wish their newer support made them a little bit more viable, but unfortunately, he's been playing Rescue Cat for the double Samurai plays. This is just outdated at the end of the day, but it does work with Teth's Panther. But I still think that Gladiator Beasts need a lot more support in order for them to be a little bit more viable in 2020. I mean, you guys let me know, what do you guys think Gladiator Beasts need? I mean, Glad Beasts used to be like, you play like 10 GBs, and the rest were all like traps and spells, but nowadays, like, you can't really get the GB effect, and like the War Chariot requires you to have the monster. Why require that when you could just make Appaloosa, which doesn't require anything and just negates multiple off of that one card? Although you have to make multiple cards to make it. I just think that it is kind of unnecessary. What is this? Coliseum Cage of the Gladiator Beast? Place a counter on this card each time a monster special from either player's stack. Okay, all Gladiator Beast monsters gain 100 attack and defense for each counter on the card. If it would be destroyed by a card effect, you can discard a Cage of the Colosseum to prevent. Wait, you can discard 1 in your hand? That's terrible. Why wouldn't it be like if this card would be destroyed, you could remove 1 counter? Like, I mean, yeah, it's true that a lot of times your opponent will special summon, like, 10 times in a turn, and like 1,000 attack and defense is like okay, but like at the end of the day, what you would need, if it had a quick effect where you could go ahead and add War Chariot from your deck to your hand by removing like 3 or like 5 or something, then maybe. But like, I didn't even know that this card existed, probably because no one plays it. But at the end of the day, there might be some other ways to make it viable. Because it is either player's deck. I don't think that there is a cheese with Gladiator Beast to, like, get 10,000 attack and one-shot your opponent, but maybe there is. I see no reason to play that card. And then lastly over here, the Danger DarkWorld deck actually did pretty well. Every time I play this deck, I swear I brick so dang hard. But this guy, he did pretty good with this, so I give him props. Multiple copies of Ogopogo, but I guess trading kind of helps out with that. He's got Nessie with the one random Shadal Beast. Okay. And then he's got Zephyros. Okay, so it's like relatively standard for that build. We've got double copy of Trade-In. He's got Foolish. Okay. and then for the extra deck. But that was a really cool duel. If he only had activated, oops, I got rid of one of the cards. If he only had activated that effect of Pot of Avarice to put back the GB, I think he might have actually won that game. But who knows. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you drop a like on it, if you're new to the channel here, hit subscribe, turn that bell so you don't miss out on really cool Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel videos, like, of course, the 100 life point comeback. And if you guys want to see me other replays, I like to see what you guys in the community do, just like the one you guys saw. But thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Have a good one. I'm signing out. Peace.